Hi, and welcome to the Counseling and Wellness Center's Stress Down Week mindfulness session on stress. I'm Suzanne Sorrentino from the Counseling Center. I know this is a busy time for you guys, so I appreciate you taking a break right now to learn and practice a little bit of mindfulness with me. I hope it can be helpful. So, just a little bit about the connection between mindfulness practice and reducing stress. So, one thing practicing mindfulness can do is help you step back a little bit from your thoughts, giving you a little bit of space to evaluate them and really to determine whether you need to take them quite so seriously. Mindfulness can also help you step back from situations so that you can take a little beat, take a little time to sort of assess whether um, you want to react to it or how you want to react to it in the way that's the most helpful for you. Um, Another thing mindfulness does is it switches you out of, so-called doing mode into being mode, with doing mode being associated with action and stress and busyness, and being mode being more associated with just rest and relaxation for your body and mind. Um, Mindfulness helps you also tune into your body, the signals from your body, a little bit more than maybe most of us are accustomed to. So you can pay attention to things like whether you need to stretch or whether you need to get something to eat or, a glass of water. Um, Another thing mindfulness does is it increases empathy, and which is sort of your awareness of the emotions of others. And if you're more empathic, you might be less likely to get into conflict, which also we know that conflict creates stress. So it's a way to sort of help decrease stress by decreasing conflict. Um, Mindfulness also increases compassion for yourself and for others, which helps soothe the mind and the heart. Mindfulness also reduces activity in your amygdala, which is the part of your brain associated with your fight or flight response, or essentially your stress reaction. So it quiets down that part of the brain, sort of quieting down those sort of background levels of stress and anxiety you might be feeling. Mindfulness also helps increase focus and attention, which I'm sure that instinctively would be really helpful right now to help you sort of focus and concentrate on what you're working on so you can get things done more efficiently and more effectively. And then finally, mindfulness helps change your relationship with stress itself, helping you sort of shift your perspective on stress as just a bad thing that you want to avoid at all costs, and just, realizing that stress also is part of what helps you get motivated and get going and get things done. So let's do a little practice together. The first thing to do is see if you can find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. If you're feeling particularly sleepy, you might want to sit in an upright posture with your back straight and your feet on the floor. And then, turn off any notifications on your computer or your phone and see if you can close the door. Just kind of let people know that you're going to take 10 minutes now to do a little bit of mindfulness practice so that you're not interrupted. I'll give you a minute to do that. And so the practice that we're going to practice today is an exercise in stress reduction. And it's from a book by Shamash Aladina called The Mindful Way Through Stress. So another resource you might want to check out. And so as soon as you're ready, settling into your seat, really sort of feeling yourself grounded, noticing all the points of contact your body's making, and really allowing the force of gravity to work on you, just anchoring you into the earth. And when you feel comfortable, closing your eyes or just dropping your gaze if that's better for you. Taking a couple of deep breaths, just allowing a long, slow inhalation, and with the exhalation, just allowing yourself to settle even more deeply into the chair and into your body. Just following your breath as it comes and goes for a couple breaths. And now calling to mind a current challenge in your life that's causing you some stress. Don't pick the hardest thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe pick something that's a 3 or a 4. And now bringing that situation really vividly to mind. Really imagine being in the situation and all the difficulties associated with it. Really make that as sharp and as clear in your mind as you can. Almost in a sense, bringing on the stress of the situation by really getting into the details. And now noticing where you might feel that stress showing up in your body. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster. Maybe your skin has gotten warm or you've even started to sweat. Maybe there's, tightening in the back or the shoulders hunching up, or maybe you notice that your jaw is clenching. Maybe there's like a sense of butterflies in your stomach or some sensation in your stomach, clenching maybe even in your stomach. Kind of looking out for what your stress signals are. Like, how do you know that this is stressful? Where is this showing up in your body? And now tuning into your emotions, noticing how you feel, what's showing up for you, seeing if you can label those emotions. There's likely more than one showing up. Maybe it's anger or fear. Could be sadness. Just getting a sense of kind of what mix of emotions are showing up. And maybe even exploring a little deeper to see whether the emotions are associated with different parts of your body. Is the anger in the heat in your skin? Or is the fear feel like a pit in your stomach? We use this language for a reason. It's really associated with the places and the ways we feel our emotions in our bodies. Just try to spot this the best you can. If you can be as precise as possible with the location in your body, great. If not, if it's sort of a general sense of a general area, also great. There's no right or wrong here. And honestly, if you continue to do this exercise, you'll get sharper at this. And seeing if you can approach these emotions and these sensations in your body with some mindful attitudes, which include curiosity, friendliness, acceptance. Can you be curious about what's there? Can you meet these emotions and these sensations in your body with friendliness, welcoming them like a guest into your home instead of the enemy? Can you kind of accept that this is what's going on right now? You may not like it. It may not be what you wish for yourself. It may be hard. Nevertheless, these things are here. These things are part of this experience. So bringing these mindful attitudes to these emotions and these places in your body. Curiosity, what is this? Friendliness, acceptance. I'm going to welcome you in. I'm going to know that you're here, and I'm going to embrace this as part of my experience. And now try placing your hand on the location of the sensation. Your hand being a friendly, kind gesture toward yourself, a compassionate, empathic gesture toward yourself. Wherever the sensation is, your belly or your shoulders maybe, or your throat. Just putting a friendly hand there, representing kindness. Do it with the kind of gentleness and care you would use if you were, putting your hand on a boo-boo on a little kid. Just care and affection and kindness, warmth. And feel the sensation of your hand comforting yourself together with your breathing. Allowing your attention to sort of rest with your breathing as sort of a background awareness. And in the foreground, the sense of your hand offering support and kindness and warmth to the place where you're struggling. This can really help promote a present moment awareness and mindful attitudes to your experience. And when you feel ready, just allowing yourself to become more aware of the room around you and seeing if you can bring this level of attentiveness, this level of care for yourself into your next moments as you open your eyes. Thanks so much for practicing, and good luck in the next couple of weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.